this to be left in a state like that?
Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. Everything's fine, you're safe. You're in the Citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up, despite assurances to the contrary. I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered. Yes, she's fine. Oh, she will be. I appreciate your concern for her, but really don't worry. You've been through enough. It's all right, you're safe now. You're in the Citadel. There was some sort of energy spike as the purifier started. You and Sarah were knocked unconscious and brought here to the infirmary. We've been watching over the two of you for days. I'm glad to see it's paid off. Indeed it did. The tidal basin is full of fresh, clean water now. We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people as possible across the Wasteland. In fact, I'm hopeful that soon we won't be referring to the Wasteland any longer. None of this would have been possible without the efforts of both you and your father. I doubt we shall ever be able to truly repay you. Yes, we most certainly did. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, the Enclave was thrown into disarray. Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any remaining Enclave forces. Just about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we've been taking good care of you. Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away. The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether we can count on you to help us. Indeed. We can use every able body available to us. To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures and declare you a Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel. Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Rothschild. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you again. He can brief you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are focused now. I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal, but the sooner you can talk to him, the sooner we can put an end to all this. She's right here. Unresponsive, but stable. To see that you've recovered gives me hope. As you know, I had my reservations about engaging the Enclave. They did not directly attack us, and I believed we had time. Time to be cautious. Their assault on the Purifier forced our hand. We had no choice but to engage them directly. And once that engagement was begun, we could do nothing but see it through to the end. If they had not considered us a threat before, they do now. So we have spent the time since you and I last spoke, systematically locating and destroying every bastion of Enclave force we can. Liberty Prime has proven far more successful than any of us could have hoped for. The Brotherhood has taken over control of the Purifier and is managing distribution of the water to the people of the Wasteland. If you travel there, speak with Scribe Bigsley. He's heading up the on-site operation. Please be careful. I would hate to lose you again.
activated. Did you need something? Medical procedures initiated. Administering treatment. Please stand still. Medical procedure complete. Further instructions? Acknowledged. Hitting the rack.
Hail. Hell to you.
Long live Elder Lyons. Brother. Yes. I can't help but wonder what's going to happen. We're pushing the Enclave back, but how far is this going to go? The robot is our best weapon. If we can keep it running, we have a chance. If not, we have to find another way to counter their vertibirds. Well, that's not going to help me sleep any better tonight. Hey, just focus on what needs to be done right now. Whatever happens after that, we'll deal with it. Roger that. Welcome. Hey.
We're all clear here. Do you need something? Things are going our way, no question about it. We've cut off their head, now we just need to carve up the body. Steel be with you.
Can I be of assistance? Good. As you wish. Just remember, more tags, more reward. I know how you outsiders think. Yes, what about them? Have you? Their names shall be written into the scrolls, to be remembered forever. As for you, here's your reward. Use it well, and in good health. My thoughts haven't changed. They're still not worthy of discussion. Hopefully before long, we won't have to think about them at all.
You honor.
Everything's above board. Everything's above board. Can I be of assistance?
Super mutant activity in DC is high, but nothing out of the ordinary. The area around Galaxy...
Need something, friend?
Welcome. What do you think our chances of success are against the Enclave?
Did you need something? It is my sincere wish to join you, but so long as you travel with one who is not of the Brotherhood, I simply cannot risk myself.
Quartermaster here. What do you need? I hope you're willing to pay for the parts. You're not getting them from our supplies. A pleasure doing business with you. Another satisfied customer.
What do you need? Plasma weapons certainly aren't saving them now, are they? We've been able to salvage a good amount of their technology. If we can reverse engineer it, we'll be much better off.
I'm sorry, I'm very busy right now. Far too much to analyze.
Hail.
Perhaps one of the other scribes could help you.
What do you need? We've held up very well against them so far. Our power armor modifications are showing positive results. Now that we've gotten our hands on more of their weaponry, we can adjust a better shield against it. I like to think that I've still got some big achievements left in me, although some of my joints seem to disagree these days. I'll tell you what the lowlights of my time have been, though. Every time I've been shot at. I'm a scribe, not a soldier. It seems like whichever challenge we're facing is always the biggest one. Survival at first, then expansion, and now cohesion. We've seen plenty of wasteland freaks or would-be dictators. They're not too bad, at least we've faced that sort of thing before. But more recent events, like the schism with the outcasts, those are the problems that worry me. Okay, anything else? Farewell.
Can I be of assistance? Need something, friend?
Well, it's good to see that you're on your feet again. I assume Lyons is immediately throwing you to the wolves? Has he told you what's been going on while you've been resting? Well, Owen does have quite a bit on his mind lately, as I'm sure you can imagine. This is the first time the actions of the Brotherhood have affected him in such a personal manner. Please, step over here. I'll bring you up to speed.
You honor us with your presence here.
I'll give you a brief history of what's happened over the last few weeks and what's going on now. As you well know, this all began with the Enclave's occupation of Project Purity here. Thanks to you, their main headquarters here was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat at the Purifier. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the Wasteland were found. Cut off from their leadership, it was expected that their forces would be in complete disarray. This has not been the case. Based on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation in Rockland, to the southwest. Our advanced scouts have checked over the area, but no easy access to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create an entry point for the team. The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside, and cut off their transmitter. Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions? If there's anything else you'd like to know, I'll tell you what I can. Otherwise, Paladin Tristan will be waiting. I'll alert him that you're on your way. Performance is exceeding all our expectations. He's been especially effective against the Enclave's vertibirds, for which we previously had no counter. We're fine-tuning his programming as we go, but on the whole, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's as I always suspected. Prime's real issue was energy management. And when Dr. Lee helped us solve that problem, well, the rest was easy. It was determined that the Brotherhood should directly oversee the purifier, so as to prevent any mishaps. Scribe Bigsley was placed in charge of the operation and is directly overseeing our efforts.
And so you go.
Hail. Need something, friend?
time, children? There have been more and more sightings of raiders over by Evergreen Mills. Smart money's on them having some kind of camp out that way.
had hoped you'd return. What now? With all due haste.
We interrupt the regularly scheduled program for some news. The boys and girls of the Brotherhood of Steel continue to fight. A good fight, folks. They've recently stepped up patrols in the downtown DC room. Things are going in response to increasing sightings of everybody's favorite freaks, the super mutants. Without entire capital Wasteland would have been overrun a long time ago. So if you see a knight or a paladin out there fighting your battles for you, give them a big thanks. Or even better, some ammo. Until next time, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. And now, some music.
aware of our surroundings.
Hold it. This area is under the authority of the Brotherhood of Steel. Leave immediately. You're awfully brave to be walking around down here by yourself. Are you scavenging the ruins? So it goes with all of us. Perhaps we can be of use to one another. I am Senior Scribe Yearning, Order of the Word. I have a proposal for you, if you're interested. Good. My task here is to collect the written works of those who came before, in order to supplement the Brotherhood archives at the Citadel. Although most of the pre-war books have been destroyed, there are a few that have survived, but finding a book in these ruins is difficult. I could have 1,000,000 initiates to comb the ruins, and I'd still never come close to recovering every book that remains undamaged. The collected knowledge of a lost age is worth far more than any weapon. Do not underestimate the power of the written word. But I will overlook your disrespect, because you can be of use. Should you come across any pre-war books in your travels, bring them here. I will compensate you for every volume that you bring me. Think on it, and return when you have books to offer me. We have set up this area as a forward operations center for our project. The books we collect can be recorded with the computer systems here. We then ship them, under escort, back to the Citadel for transcribing into the archives there. Books represent the collected knowledge of the world before. Everything from a child's storybook to a detailed technical guide has value. By assembling and recording this knowledge, we scribes can analyze it and use it to further the goals of the Brotherhood, whatever our elder decides that those goals are, that is. It is not my place to criticize Elder Lyons. All I will say to an outsider is that he is not a traditionalist. That is all. The front desk computer has access to the card catalogs, but it appears that it's lost the connection to the main archives. Here's the password. Now, you might be able to find the central computer further in there, but I'm afraid you'll have to do that without me. I'm a scholar, not a fighter. Certainly. Excellent. How many are you willing to trade? Very well. Excellent. Very well. Here is your reward. Use it well and return with more books when you can. Very well. Here is your reward. Very well. Here is your reward. Use it well and return with more books when you can. You have no such thing. I do not have time for these jokes. Of course.
We've got this area locked down.
must walk softly.
Welcome back. Is it there? Are there... Really? A whole library's worth of data? Right there? Oh, that's great news! So, what did you find? Tell me about it! Well, of course. That's why I sent you in there after all. And good work retrieving it, too. I'll see how much I can work into the guide itself. Oh, and here's a book of mine and some caps for your research. Think of it as pay for a civilization worth of overdue books. Is it there? Are there books? Oh, can I go borrow some? Really? What? Like it was never touched? Well, that's the way it should be. Nothing can overcome the power of knowledge after all. Oh, thank goodness it's safe. I'll make sure to tell people that they can find more information there. It'll become a holy place for the educated. Here's a book of mine and some caps for your research. Think of it as pay for a civilization worth of overdue books. Don't take too long. The sooner the book's done, the more people we can save with it. It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked, but a trader gave me this bit of electronics from the Robco factory. If there's a way to reactivate and control the robots there, it'd make for a good example of harnessing the past technology for the book. Well, you'll be getting access to an army of robots. That ought to be reward enough, right? But if you insist, I could spare some pulse grenades. Okay, I suppose we can put that one off for a bit. Well, I guess I can wait a little. I've got plenty of other projects to work on after all. But come back soon and help out. It's for an important cause. Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there. Fiddle with any interesting technology lately? The trader who sold me that insisted it was a snap to use. Just plug it into the mainframe and it should take care of the rest. Of course, if you played around with the systems after that, we'd probably learn even more. But you can deal with that when you get there. Well, why not go over there and make a few friends? Or activate them, I guess.
I got my eye on you.